Welcome to LCTV Channel 66. I'm Ethan. I'm here with Ciara Long. Welcome.
Hi. Yep, thank you.
You're a wonderful person. You're well supported, and more importantly, you speak both Spanish and English. What are the benefits of speaking that?
So I'm able to communicate with more people and just express how I feel in both ways.
Cool. And speaking of education, I heard you're in the dual enrollment program.
Yep. So I go to Hack in the morning. Right now I'm taking Psychology 101, and I've been doing this since last summer. So yeah.
And the school district of Lancaster pays for that?
Yep, they paid for all three schools, or all three classes.
And provide transportation?
I drive to my classes.
You're
So,
independent.
Yeah. Yep.
And maybe tell me your positive experience of being in dual enrollment.
I get college credits for free, number one. Number two, you meet more people at different ages at Hack because there's a lot of diversity and a lot of people at different ages. So in my speech class, there was a lot of, I heard a lot of different stories about different people, and it was pretty interesting.
Cool. Very cool. And maybe tell me about your positive experiences at J.P. McCaskey High School.
So number one is sports. I love sports. So I do soccer, bowling, and unified track. And I think that's what made my high school career one of the best. And I would say taking college courses it's going to help me be prepared for when I go to college in the fall.
And maybe tell me about how you first found your passion for soccer.
So I started playing since I was 5, and then my parents were like, oh, let's just try this sport, see if you like it, and then I just fell in love with it, and then just played till now. And I plan on doing it in college, too.
And I understand you have a good hand for bowling, hitting strikes, the 7-10 split.
Yeah. I did it for 2 years, my junior year and this year, and it was we did really well.
And they tell me how was it being under pressure to hit a strike with your team's watching you bowl?
Yeah, it's very stressful when both teams, your own team and then the other team is looking at you, and you're just I don't want to mess up because if anything you're going to hurt your team, so you just need to try your best and try to block that out and focus on the pins.
Yes, I truly believe, stress brings out the best of people, but also shows who's willing to accept the challenge and overcome it. And speaking of your leadership skills, not only being an older sibling, but also on the teams of soccer and bowling, you are also the team captain.
Yeah.
What was it like being the team captain?
It was fun because you could unite your team whenever there was issues. You could fix them. You want to help them as an individual and as a player as well. And I think that a team captain is really important. And I'm glad that I had the opportunity to do that my last year.
And speaking of your mix with such as Puerto Rican and Jamaican.
Yep.
And I understand part of being Puerto Rican, they celebrate the Sweet 16, and that's usually a sign of a woman. Maybe explore more about how you celebrate your Sweet 16.
So when it happened, we did a prayer and saying me developing in life, and it just my Sweet 16 was something I'll never forget because it's just my transition into becoming an adult and a young lady. So yeah.
And how was it having that father-daughter dance?
It was I was happy. I wasn't gonna cry, but I knew my dad was gonna cry because he had a few tears, but he didn't want to admit it. But it was I enjoyed that a lot too.
And speaking of United Track and Field, may you explain how you give a helping hand in that?
So what Unified Track is general education kids. with special ed, but we all compete. So it's like we'll do 100s, we'll do 4x4, 4x1, we'll do, but with all of us. So it's not like helping the special ed, it's we're all doing this together. And I think that's why I joined it, because I love how we're uniting all of us together.
And of course, you have plenty of support from your family members. May you explain how your family members have supported you all year round?
So they come to my games all the time, my practices. Whenever special events happen, like when I got inducted into NHS, they were very happy that I was part of Link Crew. And when I went to All-Stars, the All-Star banquet for soccer, they were there for me as well.
Cool. Well, thanks very much for your time, Ciara Long.
Thank you.
You too.
Yep.